Well, good morning, everyone. This is Chelsea Dad. I'm Kel, and this is the morning after the night before. Welcome to Chelsea Dad. First of all, give us a like, give us a subscribe, leave a message if you want. We'll have a little chat. I want to talk about last night's game, and that game was Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 4. Yeah, believe it or not, Chelsea won a match. I've got to say, not a bad performance for a change. Whatever's been said, obviously got through. Now, don't get me wrong, the performance wasn't perfect, but it was a vast improvement on what we've seen over the last few weeks. Mustn't grumble too much. Yeah, I predicted a 2-2 draw. Hands up. I'm big enough and old enough to take it on the chin. I like being proved wrong when I doubt my football team. Yeah, give it to me. I'll accept it. If it means my team wins and we get 3 points and 3 important points, because they were 3 important points last night, yeah, I'm happy to take the flak. So, well done, lads. For once, you didn't do it last Sunday against the Goon Scum, but you did it for us last night. Not a bad performance at all. But let's get into a few things. I think last night's game was a case of two teams with two badly performing defences. It was a case of whose defence would perform better on the night and who would make the most of the other team's defence and their failures. And thankfully, we come out on top for a change, didn't we? Not for the first couple of minutes, though. 2 minutes, we go 1-0 down. And I could feel it across the world. Every Chelsea fan going, oh dear, here we go again. And expected after the last few games. But thereafter, we sorted our act out. Yeah, 1-0 down. Bit of a sloppy goal. Hatto, I think, got caught cold in that first couple of minutes. Leon Bailey roasted your ass, mate, didn't he? He's not the greatest winger in the world. I mean, he's not crap, but, you know, he did rinse your Hatto. But you did get better as the game went on. So I'll take that one away from you. And we sort of got a bit of control. Both teams had some more chances and blah, blah, blah. And who comes to our rescue again? Normally it's Cole Palmer. But at the moment, in a massive purple patch, is João Pedro. What a star he's starting to turn into. I mean, he weren't playing too bad under Maresca. But Matits Rosenia, I don't know what he's done. I mean, he hasn't done a great deal overall. But with João Pedro, I'll give him some credit. That boy, he's hot. He's damn hot, man. Damn hot. And last night, he was super hot. He was lava hot. You touched him, you burnt your fingers. So, João Pedro, what a superstar last night. 3 excellent goals. And Cole Palmer stepping in with 1. But, yeah, let's get into that. I mean, Gusto. I want to talk about Gusto. He got the assist for the first goal, and it was a good cross. It was a good cross. João Pedro gambling, like a lot of our strikers don't do, running into the 6-yard box to try and get onto something. Lovely ball across the goal, and a nice little slide in for João Pedro. But apart from his assist, I think Gusto had a bit of a stinker last night. One of only 2 really bad things. Yeah. Bit of a stinker. His passing was dreadful. He looked like he was wearing the shoe boxes on his feet and not his football boots. He does that quite a bit. He has games where he just can't pass to a blue shirt. Last night, black shirt, but you know what I mean. His general positioning, getting caught out of position, getting caught on the ball. I thought he was a bit pants, to be honest. But I'll give you the assist, mate. Well done for that. And after that, yeah, we were sort of more in control than Aston Villa. Excuse me, that's my breakfast, guys. I want to say Reece James. Overall, had a pretty good game. Skipper elite. But that one little cock up where he was a lazy pass, overconfident, too easy for him, lack of concentration. Yeah, proper lazy pass between two players of ours. Ended up going to neither of them. They picked it up, caught us on the break, and thankfully Ollie Watkins in the end did a bit of a Timo Werner. And what I mean by that is just got himself offside when he shouldn't have had to get himself offside. But he did, he got himself offside, and you know, the width of a gnat's dick. We got away with one there. You got away with one there, Reece. Thankfully you backed your ideas up and showed us what a proper captain you are, mate. But please don't be doing that again. We rely on you, mate, to keep that machine, that team running. Yeah. And then a second goal for us. Shall Pedro again. Now, yeah, Garnacho. I'm going to mention Garnacho. Normally I slate him off, especially when he starts games, because normally when he starts games, he's absolutely dreadful, absolute tripe. But last night, that was his best performance starting a game. So well done, Garnacho. I mean, with that second goal, he cuts in, gives it to Enzo, and what a lovely little dink between a couple of defenders there. João Pedro with his tiny little chip reminded me of the PSG game in the Club World Cup final. That boy's got some techers. He's got some confidence now, and like I said, the boy is hot. He's proper English mustard, you know. He's a bit of wasabi thrown in there and all. Lovely goal, lovely goal. We go in 2-1 up, rightly so. I thought over the first 45 minutes we slightly edged it, more chances, more possession. But it weren't without a couple of worries though, was it? Getting caught on the break. You had Fofana. I mean, he had his eyebrow flicked, you know, very gently, like with a feather, and went down holding his face and let Ollie Watkins go through. And thankfully, Jorgensen pulled off a one-handed save. But Fofana, please, mate, you went injured. What you doing that, mate, falling down? You're a grown man, geezer. All right? You've got hair around your bollocks, mate. You're not a little kid. Stop doing that. Stay on your feet. Win the ball back. It's Ollie Watkins, all right? It's not Harry Kane, it's not Wayne Rooney, it's Ollie Watkins. Average striker at best. You should be on his arse and dispossessing the ball off him, not falling over like you've been tripped by a giant worm, mate. Dickhead. But yeah, a couple of times, and it's last night, but it's happened throughout the season. Teams seem to pick the ball up, hit us on the counter and run through us. It's frightening. It's frightening how easy they bypass our forward line, our midfield line and onto our defence. Surely we can find a way to counteract that and stop people getting through us so easy. Hot knife through butter, that's what they call it. Yeah, we come out second half. I think you'd left the Lego sets alone at half time because they come out focused on the game still. And they come out and still look the better side. Cole Palmer shut a few moaners up, didn't he, last night? Better game for him. He had a bit more support around him so he could do his stuff a little bit more. Yeah, he weren't pristine, he weren't super clean, but he had a good game. But again, don't forget, the boy is not 100%. He's still suffering, he's still in a lot of discomfort, he's still probably having his injections, so leave him alone. But last night, lovely goal. Reece James goes wide from a ball from Cole Palmer to Reece James. Reece James crosses it in. Martinez flaps it, slaps the ball out. I think it slightly comes off João Pedro's side, which is why I think he got the assist. Accidental, but let him have the assist as well. He deserved it. And it falls straight in front of Palmer, who strikes it beautifully. I have the needle. Bosh. I don't know how it went in, but he found the spaces through a clump of players. Back of the net. Well done, Cole Palmer. Super cold, mate. Love it. Love it. Shut those moaners up, mate. Put them in their place. Mug them off. And we carried on. And there were chances. There were chances. And the fourth goal, lovely, Garnacho, again, doing some stuff. He gets the ball wide. I think, again, it was another lovely ball from Cole Palmer over to him. He was onside, Pedro was offside, but Pedro didn't go for the ball, therefore he wasn't offside. Garnacho actually controls the ball for a change really nicely and does what he should be doing. Cuts a nice ball across. João Pedro, hat-trick. Nice one, son. Oh, happy days. But let me get on to another couple of players first. Jorgensen had a touch of the old Sanchez's last night, didn't he? He's doing those silly passes from inside his own 6-yard box to the edge of the penalty area where players are getting shut down and almost getting dispossessed. Panic time. Don't you start doing it as well, mate, all right? We've already got one goalkeeper like that. And a couple of times you almost got caught with the ball at your feet, didn't you, mate? Dithering, not concentrating, taking too long. You almost had your fingers broken in one of them. Stop all that. We don't need all that. We were sort of coasting for most of that game. We don't need that silliness creeping in. So, yeah, 4-1. I want to get on to Garnacho again. His best start, but it wasn't without errors as well. All right. But I'll give it to you. Much improved performance. There was a lot more energy about you. There was a lot more effort, Garnacho. If we get a bit more like that, you'll get a few more fans on side, mate. Because I know there's a lot of people in the fan base are thinking, what the hell are you doing playing in a Chelsea shirt? All right. But last night is a way to get us on side, mate. Get us on board. But you could have had a couple of goals yourself. One, you just smashed straight at Martinez. All you had to do was just slot it gently either side of him. All right. Another time when a ball was put over, I don't know if it was Enzo or Palmer, and I'm thinking, hit it on the volley, hit it on the volley. You could have put a screamer into the top corner there, mate. Coming over for your left foot, bash. But no, you controlled it, turned, and then just sort of killed the move. So that was another one. And then towards the end, when you had an easy ball to put through for Delap to run onto, you just kicked it way past him, too far. Killed the move, mate. So concentrate on the good things that you did last night and try and forget about the dodgy things that you seem to throw in every once in a while, mate. All right? But much more improved performance. But to all the toxics out there, okay, it's one win. It's 3 points. It was a massive 3 points, I'll give you that. All right? It was a bit of a 6-pointer last night. But we're still only in 5th. We're still way behind. We're 3 points behind Villa. We've caught United up. Thankfully, Newcastle scoring in the last minute. A lovely goal by Newcastle in the last minute. So we're sort of both on their tails again. Funny enough, I think it's Newcastle we got next league game after the Wrexham Cup game. So that's going to be a big game. Yeah, what can I say? It's a mark-up on what we've been seeing recently. So Jorgensen and I think Gusto were the only little downers, and James one error, but he made up for it with a great leading performance after that. I think everyone else probably had a pretty good game, and there was one or two that were really good. So, but yeah, again, toxics. Don't get too excited. It's one game, it's 3 points, and we're owed that anyway. It's well overdue considering what we've had to put up with recently. Doesn't fix the problem. Okay, it's just another bit of wallpaper over the cracks from BLUECO. It's always win, lose or draw. BLUECO Clear Lake out. All right, doesn't matter if we go and beat Liverpool and Manchester City and Arsenal 10-0. It's always BLUECO out. That is the message that still needs to get out there. But 4-1, happy days. It's just a start. Okay, we need a run after this. One win and then going back to type of drawing stupid games and throwing leads away. We don't want to go that way again. We want to win. We want to beat Wrexham. We want to beat Newcastle. We want to beat Man City, Man United and all the other games. But it's going to be bloody hard. The run-in is a joke. We've got one of the hardest run-ins this season now. So, but it's a start. But don't get too excited. All right? But there we go. Aston Villa 1, Chelsea 4. Didn't see it myself, but more than happy to take it. Here's what it is. Roll on Saturday against Wrexham in the FA Cup. I just wonder in the meantime what PR rubbish we're going to get coming out. What brown envelope messages we're going to have floating around the scene. We always get it. We know we're going to get it. As soon as we start hearing some more, I might throw it your way. But you're all going to be thinking the same as me. You know, what a load of shite. But happy days. 3-0, 3 points, 3 goal margin. Extended that goal difference over Liverpool, who obviously lost, which is fantastic. So we got 5th place back. But let's be serious. Whoopie-doo. 2 billion spent and we're only sitting in 5th. We should be up there, you know, fighting the Arsenal's boring FC, set piece FC. Now, if they go on to win the league, which they're more than likely to do, I will say it, they've been the most consistent and the sort of best winning side this season. But my God, have they been boring. I mean, is Arteta actually running that team, or they got George Graham back? You know, the 1-0s to the Arsenals, the Tony Adams days. It is a bit of a travesty where English football's gone, because I think the standards have gone down in the Premier League. The football's not as exciting. There's not the same quality there. It's all very technical now, very technical. And Arsenal got another lucky win last night. They were no better than Brighton, and they got a deflected goal off Saka. But I suppose, you know, sometimes you need that bit of luck to win the league. I'm sure we have when we won the leagues in the past, the odd game. But Arsenal seem to be getting it quite a lot recently. But, you know, fair dues to them. All credit to the Gooners. They're sitting top. Man City blew it. Muppets. Absolute Muppets. What you doing? It's Nottingham Forest, for goodness sakes. You know what I mean? I think that might be it. Am I wrong? Arsenal got it now? Man City throwing it away? Or is it, you know, 8-9 sort of games to go? Am I talking too early here? You let me know. But never say never. I think most of the country is hoping for the Gooners to fall. Because to me, I think they got the worst fan base in the country. And I've seen a few polls as well online. And all of them voted Arsenal fans sort of being the worst in the country. Unbearable. Especially with people like that Ty. And who's that geezer on Arsenal TV? With a face like a potato, you know. Looks like Sloth. If you know what I mean. You know Sloth? Hey, you guys. Yeah. Unbearable fans. I just don't want them laughing at everyone and just coming out with their normal shit, coming out of the woodwork again. You can smell the bullshit a mile away, you know what I mean? But anyway, City, you messed up. But thankfully United lost, Liverpool lost, did us a little favour. But we got to keep it going. It's one game. It's still not perfect last night. We're going to have to play better than that when we play Man Cities and Liverpools and Man Uniteds coming up. Still improvements to be made. At least we didn't get any red cards last night. You know, that's an added bonus, isn't it, eh? Still a couple of bits of petulance, especially with Enzo. You know, World Cup winner. And, you know, he's taking the piss out of the ref and getting a yellow card. Come on, let's just stop these stupid things. But that's that. We won. Happy days. Again, don't get too excited. Win, lose or draw, it's BLUECO out. So, have yourselves a great day. I might be back later, give you some bit of news, if there's any. Even if there is some, it's got to be worthy of spreading. All right? If it's just more PR rubbish, we'll give it a rest, yeah? Right. Look after yourselves. Yourselves. Love everybody else. Take care. Be happy. Keep smiling. And peace. Love my geezers. Up the Chelsea. BLUECO out. Have it.